We, UN Special Rapporteurs, have three fundamental working methods: communications with governments and other actors, visits, and reports. Let's talk about communications today. Communications are letters that can be of three types: allegation letters with information of human rights violations, urgent appeals on extreme cases where the life and integrity of a person or group of people is at risk, and other letters, which are generally sent to states with comments on legislations and other types of regulations and policies, or to actors in the corporate and private sector. The main objective of these letters is to present the information we have collected and to ask questions, to start an interchange and engagement with the different stakeholders addressed, mainly governments and other public authorities. Once they are sent, the letters, together with the responses received, if we get a response, are made public. In the case of letters of allegations and urgent appeals, they are public 60 days after its official sending. And in the case of other letters, 28 hours after they are sent. Between May and December 2024, I led the research and drafting of 13 letters of communications, of which 11 were sent and 2 are still in internal process and must be sent very soon. Of those letters that were already sent, 5 of them are letters of allegations. One was sent a few days ago to Pakistan. Therefore, it's still time for the government to reply and for the letter to be public. The other 4 letters of allegations were sent to 4 different countries, and we received responses only of 2 of them. I thank the government of Togo and Zambia for sending the responses, which I will be presenting in other video. Unfortunately, Venezuela and Mali have not sent responses. The letter to Venezuela was endorsed by 13 colleagues from special procedures, including other special rapporteurs, independent experts, and working groups, and included a list of allegations of human rights violations in the context of the elections held in the past month of July. The letter to Mali included allegations of arbitrary arrest and detentions of political actors and journalists. I urge the governments of Venezuela and Mali to send us your replies. The other 6 letters sent are all comments on legislative processes and the promotion or adoption of different types of regulations that could unduly restrict the exercise of freedom of association and assembly. None of them received responses. Letters were sent to Peru, Rwanda, Paraguay, Zimbabwe, Italy, and the European Union. In all cases, with the exception of the Italian, which was sent a couple of days ago, and the one to the European Union, which I will discuss in a moment, the letter analyzed draft laws that, if adopted, would seriously limit the action of non-profit organizations, especially NGOs. The letter sent to the European Union included comments on the proposal for an EU directive establishing harmonized requirements in the internal market on transparency, on interest of representation carried out on behalf of third countries. This directive, if adopted as it was drafted, risk negatively impact on civic space within the European Union, and also could be used as an example by some states in the region and in other regions to justify restrictions on civil society organizations, and could support also the adoption of the so-called foreign agent or foreign influence laws that are very problematic. The letter sent to Italy included comments on the draft law number 1660 presented by the Ministry of Interior, the Ministry of Justice, and the Ministry of Defense, containing provisions that would amend several legislative provisions, including of the Criminal Code. If adopted as it was drafted, it may be at odds with the obligations of Italy in relation to several human rights, including the right of liberty and security, the prohibitions of arbitrary detentions, the right to freedom of movement, the right to a fair trial, the right to privacy, the right to freedom of expression and opinion, and the right to freedom of peaceful assembly and of association. All the letters sent that I've been mentioning in this A video can be found in a summary I included in my link tree, which I'll drop in the description of the video. These letters are important, not only to me and other special rapporteurs, but to all actors that want to use them as part of the actions of advocacy, the actions of legal defense, and the actions of monitoring governments. Please help me to disseminate them widely, and please use them.